everybody, it is Sparrow. If you are new here, then welcome to my channel. If you are returning, then welcome back. So we're going to do something a little bit different than you've seen on my channel before. You've seen Plan With Me's, but I am actually going to be planning the month of April and my April notes page in my A5 wide cloud by Aura Estelle. As always, everything that I'm using will be linked down below, available or not, because sometimes things get restocked. So this is my A5 wide from Aura Estelle. This is the cloud. It is in the French gray color. I have not done a proper setup video or a flip through of it yet. I'm still in the process of setting her up, but as soon as I do get her completely set up, I will make sure that I do a video for you guys. She is just a desk planner for me, so it is completely okay if she's a little bit heavy. So the theme of it is kind of galaxy, and the month of April is actually my birthday month, and my favorite thing ever is galaxy. I love galaxy vibes and moon, celestial, etc. All of that. You guys may have noticed that here on the channel. So for the month of April and my April notes page, I'm actually going to be using the Milky Way set. It's two different things here. So we have the notes page here, and then we have the monthly here. These are both printable kits. Once again, as I said in my last video, I kind of stopped using printable kits for a while, and I really wanted to come back to that. With the whole quarantine and everything that's going on in the world, it's kind of nice to be able to want something, get it, and use it. So I didn't foil these. Planning Choco that I bought these from does give you an option to print a foil ready kit. I was just having issues with my laser printer today, so I went ahead and just skipped right over that, and I just decided to just print the kits as they are with just their colors. So this is the monthly kit here. I really like the girls in this kit. It's super cute. I actually do have the vertical kit using this artwork. I purchased it from Alluring Planners Co. I will go ahead and link that down below in case you guys are looking for a vertical kit with this style and artwork. It is not here just yet, but you can be dang sure you will probably be seeing that this month in a Plan With Me. This is the third page, so you have lots of like tracker boxes or check boxes, but you also do have the option of a deco sidebar, which I will probably be using for this Plan With Me and this setup. So we have the deco bars and then a ton of deco on this page as well. So I'm super excited to use this. This is the first time I've purchased anything from Planning Choco. As far as cut lines and everything went really well, and I'm really excited to see it all laid out. As I mentioned, this is my A5 wide cloud. I am not using printable inserts, nor am I using the Aura Estelle inserts. I am actually using my 2020 Life Planner from Erin Condren. So that's what I'm been using. And I just uncoiled it and stuck her in here, just hole punched her and everything like that. I did post that over on my Instagram. If you guys aren't following me there, you can follow me there if you want to see a little bit more about that. So far, I'm loving it. I've only done one weekly spread, and it was kind of odd to hop back into an Erin Condren layout when I've gotten so used to my smaller rings like my Pocket and my A6, but I'm really enjoying it. We are still currently in this week, and I have not gone ahead and planned next week just yet. As always, I will do that on Friday on my Instagram Live. If you guys are interested in that, go ahead and head over there and check it out. I do a lot of dual Plan With Me's as well. So this kit I bought here is for these two pages here. So this is your notes page and then like your monthly overview. I am already excited about it, and I haven't even put it down yet. She does give you a lot of options with it. I'm going to go ahead and pull out my inserts to do, or my pages to do this, because the planner is quite chunky and I really don't want to try to plan on top of it. And then as always, I am going to be pulling in character stickers as well as scripts, and I do have them in the back of my cloud here and here. This is a pouch from, or a sticker book from Simply Gilded if you're interested in that. If you're a subscriber, I do believe the double dip is still going on, so if you missed out on this, definitely grab that. So I do have all of my stickers here ready for me to use, and I'm just going to move the cloud out of my way. Okay, so let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and start with the notes page and the monthly overview, just because they are a little bit simpler. No shade on Erin Condren at all. I think that these pages are beautifully designed. They're very functional, and I'm not going to be changing that functionality too much. I'm just going to printify it. Now, I have never in my life laid anything down like this. They are quite large. I am a bit nervous. I do have my tweezers here from Sassy Planner Co., my customized tweezers. Again, will be linked down below if you're interested. Emma does an amazing job with these. And then, of course, because I've never done this before, I made sure to have my undo close. So, let's see what we can do with this. Definitely a little bit nervous, and I'm thinking there is going to be a little bit of whiteout required because this is so light. Let's see. These are some big stickers. This is not on a removable mat. I kind of wish I had put it on removable, but I didn't. Okay, so they're a little bit thinner. Let me zoom you guys in so you can see what I'm talking about. So the stickers are a little bit thinner than the boxes themselves. You can kind of see the lines off to either side. That may bug some people. It does not bother me. However, I don't like what's going on up top up here. When I line this up with the very bottom, you can see just a tiny bit of that partial hexagon at the top. So I am going to take my white out and just go ahead and white that out, because I'm worried that if I don't, I'll regret it later. And it's going to be much harder to white that out at a future point. And I'm also going to go ahead and run my white out on the side. Since I went ahead and got it out, I might as well, just for some consistency here. I do not think any of this is going to show through once I have this down. If it does, I don't think I'm going to be too bothered by it. We will just have to see. So, like I said, I've never done this kind of thing before. This is all new to me. And I kind of wish I didn't white things out, because now I have no guidelines. Going in blind. Okay, I don't think that's too bad. Is it 100% straight? No. Am I going to pull it up? Absolutely not. Also, you can see the birthdays very slightly through, so I think I am going to go ahead and white out any text that's on the other boxes just to simplify things a little bit, and then definitely this strip right here as well. Okay, and I'm not sure about how these lines are going to do either. So we will just have to see once we get to that point. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my next box. It wants to cooperate with me. And I'm trying to decide if these hexagons are going to be a problem. I think I'm going to white them out, just in case, because I'm not sure if I'm going to use this section as a checklist type section. So I would rather white it out and then add things later if that is what I decide to do. I am not, however, going to white out around it because I had a really hard time laying that other one down. So I would rather have a little bit of line showing. I'm okay with it. It does not bother me at all. And going along with that, I'm going to go ahead and white out these lines as well. Not too much to talk about, you guys. I mean, typically I try to have something to talk to you guys about. The only things that I really can talk about right now, I don't really want to. I did have a neighbor pass away very suddenly, and that's pretty much all that's really happened. So not really something I want to talk about on my videos with you guys, but figured I would say it. This is a really big sticker. Okay, that's already 110 times better. I'm not sure what I'm going to use each section for, as I've never used this before. So we'll see what happens there. She does put some scripts down at the bottom. So we have like work, remember, books, movies, next month, goals. I mean, there's some really good ones here. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do just yet. The main thing I wanted to get done in this planning session is just to get the foundation laid down. So I'm not going to overthink it too much, and I'm just going to leave it at that. I will say, it's an improvement. Like I said, no shade on Erin Condren, beautiful layout, just needs some prettifying. So that is it for this page. I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. And then we're going to think about this first notes page that we get on the back of each of the dividers. This is the April divider. I just cut it off because I don't want it in there because it kind of sticks out funny. She gives you a bunch of different things to use. I'm not sure how I want to do this, so let's just think about it for a minute. I really want to use the currently and the notes, and then probably all 4 of these habit trackers. The first thing that I think I'm going to do is cover up this washi that Erin Condren does here, and I guess we'll go from there. So we have a couple of different washi options. I do believe these go all the way across. I'm going to pull one of these up and see. Because, like I said, I've never used this before. I'm not really sure what I'm doing, honestly. So let's see. Will it fit? Okay, so it doesn't fit. And this is the same length as the trackers and such, so I know for a fact that those are not going to fit perfectly across. So we just have to think about what we're going to do. I think what I'm going to do is lay this down, and then I'm going to grab the this month and just tuck that over in the corner just to kind of cover the missing pieces. But I do want to go ahead and lay this down all the way to the right. And then we can center everything else. I don't think that'll bother me that much. We will just have to see what happens as we go. Because this is completely new to me, I'm not sure on the functionality just yet. So over time, I'm sure this page will evolve. But for now, I'm going to do a very simple layout to see if it's even worth me doing this every month. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm just going to leave it the way that it is. Okay, so if there was any kind of delay or something weird happening post-filming here, I just want to quickly apologize. My brother called me needing a ride, so I did have to step away, but I am back, and I'm trying to think about once again what exactly I'm going to do with this. I want to keep it a little bit simple because it is the first month that I am back to using this, and it's the first time I've used a kit like this. So I think I'm going to put the notes down here at the bottom to start with, but I do want to go ahead and cover up this washi as well. And now that we know that this washi doesn't fit this section, I'm not sure what to do with that. So what I think I'm actually going to do is I am going to go ahead and put the note section just down at the bottom. I'm not going to worry about washi. And then I probably will pull in this bigger deco that we have here and just put it down at the bottom to cover any of this washi that's left over. This way I just have little things, a little spot that I can jot down anything for next month. And that blue is going to show through. Just gonna wipe that out. I will say, for getting the neutral life planner, I was a little bit disappointed in the fact that it's not really neutral. There is definitely some color still to it. And I understand that some people probably do like that. In my case, however, it is not for me. I would much prefer to have a blank page. Now, these shoes are super cute, but like I said, I am going to go ahead and cover it up just to fill in this white space. But I don't think it's going to be super obvious, so we're gonna move on from it. There we go. Just to fill in that space a little bit, and then everything else I don't really mind centering. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my habit trackers here, and then I'll put a piece of washi, and then the currently. I'm gonna try to keep it kind of simple, like I said, because this is pretty new to me. So I'm trying to think where the halfway point is then. Okay. And I'm gonna move it down a little bit because I would like to have a little bit of separation here. So I'm just gonna lay those down. I don't think that's perfectly straight, but again, I am not a perfectionist, so I'm gonna let it go. I'm just gonna move on and put the rest of them down. And we're just gonna leave a little bit of space in between because, like I said, I don't wanna do too much, just to kind of fill it out. I know a lot of people use this page for finances, but I do have a separate budget planner. And the fact that this is actually going to be for my shop, so there's a whole section that does have for my finances for the shop. So I don't really need the extra space for it, but I just felt like it would look empty if I didn't put something here. So I figured if I'm going to go back to the Erin Condren, I should at least go all in, and that is what we're going to attempt with the month of April. Things may change for May. We will just have to play it by ear and see how it goes. So I'm just going to take another one of these strips of washi and separate these sections out. I really do wish they fit all the way across, but we get what we get. And then I'm going to put the currently section down, and then underneath that I am going to have a little bit of space, but I do think I'm going to leave that open as kind of a note section or like a brain dump as well. We do have the note section at the very bottom of the page here, but I do just want to go ahead and leave that open. I think that is where I'm going to leave this page. I do have a lot left, and I feel like it is very functional. It could be very, very useful as the month goes on, but because I am planning this and have a little bit of time before I know exactly what's happening in April, I think I'm just going to leave that as is for now, and I will just hold on to this, probably transfer it to my reusable sticker book that I do keep with my cloud. So we're going to call the first two pages done. So we have our notes page, and then we have our overview page with all of the pretty Milky Way vibes. If I have a little bit of deco left after I finish up the monthly page, I might go ahead and bring some more over here because it does look a little bit bare. But for now, I am pretty happy with that. So let's go ahead and move on to our monthly pages. As I said, this is the first time that I've purchased from Planning Choco. After seeing what happened with the notes page, I am a tad bit worried on how this kit is going to fit. So we are just going to have to lay it down and see what happens. And then as I did with the notes page, I'm not going to be filling everything out too much. I just want to get the foundation down for the month. And the first thing I think I'm actually going to do is go ahead and put in the sidebar, simply because this page is pretty massive and it's taking up a decent amount of space. I'm going to do a little bit of whiting out. Again, because of this blue, I do feel like it might pop through. Even if it's not super noticeable, I would rather it not show. As far as the lines, I think that there is enough color here that it should cover it up pretty well. Just got to decide which girl here. I typically like colorful hair, but I'm really digging the red hair on this girl. My hair was red like this at one point. It hasn't been for a while, but it has been red. So let's just put it down and see what we're working with. I do apologize for like the extra steps that I'm taking, but again, because I haven't used it before, I'm just a little bit confused. So what I'm going to do is actually going to go ahead and put these down first, just because I'm not sure how that sidebar is meant to fit. Everybody's format is different. Obviously, the more you use a format from somebody, you will get to learn it, but I don't know it just yet, so we're kind of winging it. I am going to white out the days of the week as well as these blue strips that Erin Condren has here before laying this down. And I think it's gonna fit pretty close to the top. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna lay it all the way down to the edge where I started, where I did my covering of my pages. So let me pull you guys in a little bit while I'm working on this, just so that you can see. I am a little disappointed that the sticker paper that I purchased ended up being a little bit grayed instead of being white. It was supposed to be white. It wasn't very white, so, but it is what it is. Still didn't get that straight. It is just gonna be one of those months, obviously. Now that I have that down, I can line up my sidebar directly to it. I believe that's how it's meant to be, because it lines up just about perfect. So I'm gonna do that. And again, I am not the best at laying down large stickers. I never have been. Just not good at it. But all things considered, that did come out pretty well. So it's already starting to take shape. I'm gonna repeat this on this page as well. This is an undated kit, so there is no April or anything like that. I probably will be finding one in my stash at a later time. I tried to find them. I don't know where they are, so I will go ahead and put a picture in at the end of the video when everything is all done, showing you the final look of it. But because I don't have that with me right now, I am just going to move on without it. So let's cover all of the things. If you guys can hear the TV in the background, I do apologize. My husband is home. I'm sure everybody's, well, I don't want to say everybody's. I'm sure a lot of our husbands are home right now, and mine's watching TV. So just wanted to get a little bit of late night planning in so that I can be ready. Have to take advantage of every second that we get right now, honestly, with everybody being home nonstop. It's a little bit much. Okay, finally got it down. Told you, not very good at laying down large stickers. I will say I do wish these came out a little bit more. I feel like it looks a little bit odd, but maybe we can fill it in with some deco. I am not a no white space planner per se, but I do, sorry about that, I do tend to cover most of my pages in spreads top to bottom. So something like this may not be important to some of you, but it does kind of irk me just the tiniest bit. I do believe that this washi right here is meant for the bottom, so I'm gonna see if it'll fit, and if it does, I'll be happy. If not, I might actually pull in some washi of my own. I did go ahead and grab this out. This is from Planners Anonymous. It is one of the washis from a past subscription box. I think it goes with it really well. So we will just have to see if I need to pull it in or not. Let's see. Nope, okay. So we will go ahead and use these. We won't worry about it too much. I'm gonna start from this side. I'm starting to think it has nothing to do with the size of a sticker, but maybe the length. So whenever I'm laying down stickers like these, again, I have difficulties in doing so. So I'm starting to think it's maybe just I'm just not good at laying down long stickers, but that is super cute. I'll go ahead and do it on the other page. Uh-oh. I was a little bit aggressive in pulling my sticker off. We had an extra friend. Let's see if I can do it a little bit better this time. Yeah, see, that is kind of irking me that it kind of stops like that. We're gonna roll with it. We are gonna roll with it, and we will hold our judgment until the end when we're done. So, the first thing that I want to do is go ahead and cover up our extra days. This kit does have 2 full boxes as well as this strip of washi. Now, this strip of washi is a little bit longer than I need it, so let me grab my ruler as well. Now that I have my ruler, what I think I'm going to do is just lay it down from the 31st to the 29th and then slice it and use the undo if I have to fix that. And then we do have 2 days at the end of the month as well, and I think what I'm going to do is take the extra from up here and put it down here on the 2nd, and then use one of our full boxes to put a little bit of zhoosh into it, probably on the 1st. So I'm going to go ahead and cover up these here. I'm telling you, it has been one of those days, or one of those weeks, or one of those months. Here's hoping that April goes better. I also know that I am very out of practice with laying down things like this for an Erin Condren spread because I haven't had one in a while. So I'm going to go ahead and use my slice tool and just slice that off, and then we can move it down. Okay, if we don't like it, we can cut more. Can always cut more. Is it perfect? No. We're gonna let it go though and move on. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this one and put it down here on the 2nd of May. Okay, it's fine. We're gonna leave it alone. There's still gonna be a decent amount of white space on here because there's not much planned just yet. Now what I'm going to do is fill up that extra box. I'm going to use this little Sailor Moon inspired backpack. I think this is super cute. See, that fits so nicely. I don't know what I'm doing anymore because sometimes things are perfect and sometimes they're quite janky. But we're going to move on from it, and that's going to be that. So the first thing that I'm going to go ahead and do is go through and mark all of the holidays. Now, there is a decent amount of holidays this month, not all of which I am going to track. I'm just trying to look at my boxes here. So here is all of our functional boxes and our washi tapes. The Mayhem Planner sale is the 17th through the 19th. If you are unaware, I am participating in that sale. I'm just going to use this blue washi to go ahead and mark that down because we don't have any holidays overlapping on that. So I am going to just run that through on the bottom. And again, just use my slice tool and then move the rest. Instead of using that middle ruler, because I got such a janky cut, we're going to switch over to the Erin Condren ruler that came with my planner and see. Let's see if you make a difference, friend. Can you make a difference for us today? No, I tore the washi. I know I'm not the only one that holds their breath when they pull up stickers. Just saying. And then can move this on down to the 19th. Slice it again. Okay. did want to go ahead and mark that, and we're going to pull in a label for that. So that'll be for the Planner Mayhem sale. I do have a couple of scripts that I will put in, but as far as rating, we won't want to do too much. So now let's just kind of go day by day, and we're just gonna check it and see how it goes. So the 1st of April is April Fool's Day, and I also have my rent due as per usual on the 1st of every single month. So we're gonna pop in one of these little, I don't know, those are not really quarter boxes. They might be quarter boxes. Quarter boxes for holiday, as well as a bill due label for the bill. Okay, so the Cute and Cozy Planner Sale is the 10th through the 12th, so I'll go ahead and get that marked down. Oof, 2 sales, 2 weeks in a row. I love participating in every single sale. It does get to be a little bit when things get crazy, but it's all totally worth it in the end. Trying to think on how to not let this stick down on this poor girl again. Okay, now that we have that laid down, there is quite a few other things that we will need to be marking on the 12th. The 12th is Easter. It is also my birthday. So we're gonna pull in, let's pull in a purple half box for my birthday. So, busy day, lots going on. Okay, okay, hold on. These outside boxes are a little bit larger than the interior ones. Obviously, I did just cover up the 12. Totally okay, because I do my numbers last, so I can lay them over top of things if necessary, which looks like it is gonna need to be the case for the 12th. Lay this box down for the Cute and Cozy Planner Sale. See, we're already filling out. It's already looking better than it was anyway. So let's go ahead and finish marking the holidays that I am going to mark. I'm going to try to keep it a little bit simpler because this is a work planner. I do want to keep Easter in here simply because it's Easter, and it's also my birthday on that day, but I typically don't keep a lot of holidays in my work planner. So the next thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and mark my husband's birthday. His birthday is on the 24th. And we're going to do that with a blue half box. And I will have to pull out, unless there's some in the kit. I do believe she does have some balloon stickers. So I could bring those in. We'll just have to see. The next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and lay down all of my buildy stickers. I will speed through this process because I'm going to be doing the same thing over and over. So I do have my pocket planner that I use as a wallet. I'm going to go ahead and pull them in. I like to be able to see my bills even in my work planner simply because I want to be able to pay attention to that when I'm doing things like ordering supplies, etc. So I'm going to go ahead and pull all of my bills for April into the spread, and then I'll be right back. So that is all done. And then the next thing is on Mondays are the new releases for my shop. They are bi-weekly releases, so I will have 2 releases this month on the 6th and the 20th. I do want to go ahead and notate that, so I'm just going to pull in some half boxes to do so. However, releases are kind of important to me, so I think I'm actually going to go ahead and pull in these really pretty boxes. I know they're a little extra, but I feel pretty good about that, so we're going to do that. Planning is not about what you should do, it's about what you want to do, and that's what I want to do. Okay. Now that that is all laid out, she does have balloons on here. I'm going to actually use her balloons. I'm going to use the yellow balloon because I did use a blue box for his birthday. And then actually for my birthday, because it's my birthday, I can do what I want. I'm actually going to pull in the deco from the sidebar sheet. There is the girl with the ombre hair here. Leave this. This could be like a cupcake or something, right? Kind of like this one. So I think that is what I'm going to pull in for my birthday. Alright. And then I'm going to, it's kind of all decorative at this point. Most of it is going to be writing for me, but I do want to go ahead and add these really cute little bows. I mean, they're adorable. I do want to add them to the corners here on my new release days. We'll have 2 $2 Tuesdays this month, so I'll go ahead and mark those in using some of these labels. I feel like we need more yellow. Let's bring in the yellow. Okay, so I do have a decent amount left, again, because I'm not entirely sure what is going to be going on this month. I don't want to put too much in, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do my date dots, and we will be done with the structure. Now that the structure is done, I'm going to put on a little bit of music and continue to fast forward as I lay down character stickers and scripts and write in a couple of things. But I will be back to show you the finished spread once we get it all back into the cloud. that is going to be it for this plan with me. So we'll just go over it very quickly. This is very much still just a base structure. I didn't want to fill too much in just yet. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be tracking for the shop this upcoming month, so I didn't want to write something in and then have to change it, and exactly how I'm going to use this just yet. Of course, as always, I will post an after the pen at the end of the month for the monthlies over on Instagram, so if you are not following me over there, once again, I will put it right here for you. Feel free to follow me there if you're interested in seeing it all filled out. And then the monthly itself definitely got a little bit fuller and busier than I intended for it to. All things considered, I love it. It's a little bit new coming back to something old. It's kind of confusing, especially because the format has changed just a little bit. But all things considered, I really do love it. I enjoyed working with the kit, both of the kits that I got from Planning Choco. I would like to have a non-printable kit, like an actual kit produced by somebody else, but I was just glad to find this anytime kit. And of course, as soon as I get my April header either found or make a new one, I will go ahead and put that in, and I will be posting pictures over on my Instagram. So that's it for this month's plan with me, and I will be back next week to plan the week of April 6th through the 12th. I will probably be doing that in my print impression B6. It is not decided just yet. Of course, I do always do a plan with me every single Friday over on the Instagram, so if you guys are interested in checking that out, feel free to do that. So thank you so much for joining me and planning with me for the month of April. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and turn on that bell notification so that you'll be notified anytime I do upload a new video. And of course, as I said, go ahead and feel free to follow me over on Instagram for more planner goodness and also sneak peeks of all of the new releases that are coming to my shop. Again, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to leave them down below or shoot me a message on DM. For now, you guys have a wonderful day and stay safe. Bye!